Hello guys, this is Blazing Angel and I'm here with another Blaizecraft server video for y'all. I really did promise myself that I was not going to do another video until I got my power room finished, but I lied to myself, mostly because I got bored, but then because I thought it might be a little bit interesting to show you guys what I've been up to and how I'm doing this. So I'll take you on a tour of what I've been working on so far and how I plan to make this work. I need to grab an iron chest, and I wonder if there's by any chance an MFS? No. In which case I need to figure out how to make one. Um, MFSU. And it looks like that, and it involves that, which isn't bad, and that, which is equally not as bad. Okay, so I can do that. But I'm not going to do that right away because I'll show you what I'm doing. What I'm doing is, so this all should look familiar to you guys. The IC2 room. Over here is the Buildcraft power room. And then down here is, of course, my thaumaturgical workshop, now complete with infernal furnace with glowering eyes. I've been doing a lot of research, and I finally did get to arcane levitators, which is what I really wanted to do to be able to make this elevator that I've got set up here. But of course the elevator isn't working yet, so this side doesn't have any blocks, so you can go up and down freely. Over here is the elevator. The plan is that when you're coming down, a block will push in and allow you to fall, with an arcane levitator at the top to stop you from just dying. And then down here, when you want to go up, that retracts and it pushes you up like that. Yeah, so that's how that works. To go down, you have to come over here because I haven't set up the whole mechanism. The hard part about that is that these walls are one thick, so I haven't figured out how I'm going to do a button yet. However I do it, it'll be complicated. But so then down here, this is my power room. It's kind of was sketched in cobble, and so the way it looks, there's iron blocks making columns on the walls, and then there's this marble between them, and I've got two high-pressure steam boilers with liquid-fueled fireboxes, and that one's not done yet, but this one is. And then they've got liquiducts connecting up to four four industrial steam engines that create Buildcraft power, which powers this redstone energy cell over here. And then they also run steam into these steam turbines, which create EU, which I'm going to pipe into an MFSU, which will sit right there. And so that's how that is going to work. It's pretty simple. The hard part is that this takes steel, this takes steel, that takes more steel, and more steel, and more steel. This takes steel, this takes a lot of steel, and this takes even more steel. Each of these takes 99 pieces of steel. So I've spent basic...
99.
Yes, 99. Thank you for the emphasis, Blaze.
99.
Yes, thank you, Blaze. So, lots and lots of effort to make all that steel.
Lots of steel?
Lots of steel. Um,
Lots.
not sure why. If I turn that, is that output? Oh, there we go. Okay. I wasn't sure why that fermenter wasn't outputting, but I had to turn it around. Yeah, it should be empty now. Yep, there we go. So we're starting to make biomass. Got about 9 buckets. And I'm going to probably end up having one more fermenter right here. That's eventually going to be a redstone energy conduit leading back to that redstone energy cell right there. Um, Same thing on this side. These are fermenters. I'm piping into the bottoms, and I'm I'm piping into the tops. So I think I'm gonna run a line from the bottom of this, and I'm gonna run it out this wall over here, and just run it into this line here, and I'll have 2 or 3 of them. Um, and then those will pump into here. I've already got that line set up underneath. I'll show you that real fast right there, and that runs to the top. And then I will run a line, oh, I already have. This line here runs into this boiler here and that boiler there. And so that'll make steam, and I already showed you how the steam works. So simple stuff, simple stuff. I just need to complete said simple stuff. Um, and so what that is going to involve is me watching these personally for a moment or two. I don't know why there's a stack of sugarcane down there. That doesn't make any sense to me. But so that'll keep this running until such time as I get it automated. I'll probably automate it using routers. Mostly because I sort of know how routers work. And so I think that might be the best way to do that. If somebody has a better idea on how to automate that, they could show me a video or leave me a link or something, but I'm already going to have a mess of pipes down there, and I want it to look industrial with like a bunch of pipes and stuff, but I don't want it to look cluttered. Um, yeah, I really just don't want it to look cluttered. So I need, how many more steel blocks do I need? I need 9, 36, so I need 45. So let me put 45, 1, 2, there, 45. So if I drop that in the compressor, it should give me the necessitated amount of blocks to finish off my first steam boiler cycle. Haven't gotten there yet. Alright, so then what else I need is I need 4 more high pressure boiler plates. So that's going to involve, that's 1, that's 3, and that's 4. So yes, that's how that works. Get this one, and then grab that one. There we go. So take that and do that. 3, 4. And I will drop that steel plate back in here because of course I'm going to need it to make a whole nother set of these retarded turbine generator thingies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna need 2 more, 8 more. I'm going to need 10 more. 10 more and a couple of blocks to finish off the rotor for the steam turbine housings, which I just made there. So I'll show you how I've been making steel. I've been using this industrial blast furnace over here. We got it upgraded finally to output more heat so we can do tungsten. But more importantly, I learned that if you put coal dust in there, you can make steel in the industrial blast furnace, which is important because until I learned that, I was doing it out of these 2 contraptions up here.
No one told you, cough cough.
No one told me. Yep. Blaze. I'd been using these 2 blast furnaces, and I just spent hours in front of here. I had a good book, so I read and I watched and I maintained it so that I could keep getting steel. I spent most of the steel getting those first two boilers set up, which I just finished off, and now I just have to make these turbine casings, which are equally a pain. So let me go add these blocks, and then we'll make that MFSU, and then maybe we'll set up turning biomass into biofuel, I think. Um, all the while I'm going to be watching it closely to make sure we don't actually run out of any ingredients of the mix. Yep, see we're good there, we're good there, so I just need some more sugar cane, I think. Um, Steam boiler here, it's good to go. 1 million steam, and this one should be the same. 1,000,1052, yep. Except it doesn't have water running into it, and that's bad. It's not good when water isn't running into something. Oh, you know what I bet it is? I bet it just hasn't had time to... Yeah, it's filling still. Okay. And those aren't outputting quite as much as they could be because most of the water is going up to the, whatchamacallits, these contraptions here. Fermenters. So what I'm going to do is, I'm actually eventually going to end up building another fermenter. Turn that off, and turn you off for a second. There's enough water in there to hold it for a while. Alright, so now let's figure this out. We're going to want to run pipes from the bottom of this to... Uh-oh. That's problematic. Let me think about this. That's the middle here. Nope, the middle is right here. New plan. We're just going to skip that one. I didn't quite make it the right size for what I was planning to do. So it's only my own fault, but I'm going to work around it just by moving the stripe into the center, and nobody will notice, I hope. Well, I suppose you'll all notice since I told you, but nobody else will notice. And then I'm going to fill in between them with basalt. I really like how that looks. I think it looks just really cool. And then so the pipe is going to need to come out where that torch is. So let me move the torch onto that there. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to finish this up and see if I need to make more silver blocks, which I would really hate to do. What was that noise? Did anybody else just hear the wind blow? Yeah, I'm hearing the wind blow. Blaze, is that you? Yep, that's the answer. He's up in my house.
Surprise!
He's up in my house with the Sword of the Zephyr. What do I need to do? Where are you, Blaze? Where did he go? I'm worried. Are there chickens in my house again? There are chickens in my house again, aren't there? Oh well. Not like I really care. So what was I doing before I was distracted? Ah, there he is. Yep, he has the Sword of the Zephyr. Why was there just a sudden noise of lava? What is going on here? What did you just do?
Nothing?
You put the wand of ice in here, didn't you? Yep.
No?
Yeah, he did. That's exactly what he did.
Uh-uh.
Then what did you do? Please enlighten me.
I went into your house, made some wind, and left.
That's nice. Where's my floor block? Somebody stole my floor block.
Underman.
I actually know Enderman can't steal Zycordite. Except
Maybe not?
there's an Enderman in here. That means you might have actually been telling the truth. Okay. Didn't see that coming. Uh, was it really an Enderman?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Now what are you doing in my... Do I need to be concerned? Do I need to light you on
A little
fire?
bit.
Do I need to light you on fire?
Maybe.
I lit you on fire.
Good.
What the... No. The... Keyboard. Book. Have to go get him again. Where is he? Oh crap, I'm at it. No, I just turned off hover mode. Okay. You are near here. I can sense your presence. Yes, I can. There you are.
Ah! Oh. Oh god. He died.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, I
surprised
did.
you actually did that, Blaze. You're like accidentally killing everyone now.
Think of a full inventory.
Yeah, you're just hiding my aqueous accumulator.
I built one and placed one.
Oh, that wasn't stolen from my pond in the middle?
No,
So I need to say thank you instead of trying to kill you?
possibly.
Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, I thought the worst. When you came in here with your wand of ice making icy noises and sneaking around in my underground contrivances, I thought I needed to be afraid. And it turns out that I
You
was...
do.
Oh, so I do. Okay. So, uh, what's the proper response to this then?
What just happened?
What do you mean what just happened?
The air around me
What?
turned into poison.
What turned it to poison?
I got poisoned by the air.
Ah, okay. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
Most likely the flux in the area.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be much
I
flux.
know.
There isn't even much aurora, because after my silverwood trees grew, for some reason instead of increasing the aurora, they decreased it by like 200.
Ooh.
So thank you for doing that. I was just being lazy. It's not like I really couldn't have. There we go. A turbine. I might not have a turbine rotor for it, but it's a turbine. It should I think the maximum output of a turbine is 512. So if this liqueduct really does output high enough, um, then I should be in good shape. Here, let me grab the rest of this liqueduct. Should probably need to go grab more. Uh-oh, where's my book? That's a problem.
Where did you leave it?
Is it in your hand, Blaze?
Pet cave, Enderman, above another. Nope.
Okay. Um, well, it would have dropped when I died, so probably over here. There's another Enderman somewhere. Zombie flesh. Okay, any other genius thoughts on where this could be?
I do have 2 Batcave books above
No,
mine.
no, I have, it would have been titled Angel Industries. I bet it fell in the water when I died.
Hmm.
Oh well, I've got another book on me, so I shall do that.
Oh, you know what you did? You replaced your aura node with this lower one here.
Which one?
You have a big node outside over here that goes at 320, and the one by you, since you planted that silver one, it's a 57 one.
Ah, so I need to plant more silverwoods to grow that node. I can do that.
I don't
I
know
do not recommend
exactly how
doing
it
that.
works, but last time we planted silverwoods, it didn't end out very well.
Yeah, you guys basically made a witch spawner at my old place.
I don't care about flux. I can own flux. Actually, they said they're adding an update that allows you to control flux, so not overly concerned.
Hmm.
How will that work?
No idea. Apparently there's some kind of filter you can research that lets you, like, actually filter the flux out and turn it into a resource you can use.
Oh yeah, you can like pull it from the air.
Yeah. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
then you'll actually need flux for, like, certain things.
Well, at least that's better than having fire bats in the my old house.
Yeah, your house was pretty bad after a while.
Yeah, I actually spawned a couple fire bats on you, right, Blaze?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how the flux was so high because of that.
Alright guys, I was going to work on finishing up the biofuel thing, but I think I am instead going to work on doing a little bit more with um, making this last rotor so that I can finish this up and actually turn the thing on. So in the next episode, you can watch me turn the boiler on. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this Blaizecraft server video, leave a like and a subscribe. And don't mind Blaze, he's friendly most of the time.